The first slide, the first and second slides. Yeah, right there. It says it's a server-side component architecture for modular. The whole thing is confusing. What do you mean by server-side component architecture?
What is your question exactly?
You just have to elaborate on what.
Yeah, it's a concept. It's a big concept. I think the
like
center of
what do you mean by server-side component
architecture. Yeah. Yeah. For example, I know there is a client-side architecture. What makes it different from this server-side component architecture? For modular structure.
It's like it's kind of explained in a second. It's server-side model that encapsulate the business logic of an application. Because can well explain that one.
Maybe you can research and get back to me tomorrow.
Why don't you Google it?
Usually what happens, we get information and then we make it from the application that is the front end, what we see on the screen, and then from there that is made, and then they make the back end for it. They make the whatever frame it is, then whatever OK button it is, we put where it will go, then we go back. With EJB, it is done the other way around. They do it from the back end, from the back end side. Also, you mentioned that it says it is from the server side model. That's what they're trying to say. It's from the server side. That is, it is done from the back. From back end, it is then brought to the front end. Most of the time, 9 times out of 10, all those web page applications, these Java things, they have been done from the front end to back. That's what, and that is the reason in your last slide when it says it is trying to integrate all those things. That is what it is trying to say. That with integrating the front end on the user side and the back end of what they have put in.
Okay, the other is, you say that it makes sure that there is persistency or transaction integrity, somewhere in the middle, or I don't know. Yeah, the fifth slide. Fifth slide, just fifth.
Oh, the fifth.
Yeah, you see, it says we're intended to handle such common concerns as persistency, transactional integrity, and for example, I'm interested in persistency because I had the same thing in class diagram previously. And then transactional integrity, can you define them at least by this? They are big concepts. I can help you with transactional integrity. For example, when you are conducting a transaction, for example, let's say buying some stuff online, you just fill out a form and then you submit. So from the time that form is submitted to the time where those data are registered in tables somewhere in the database, integrity has to be there. If the transaction is completed, it's okay. But if in the middle, if there is some kind of error or connection problem or some kind of disconnection, and then it should be able to roll back to the initial state. There should not be intermediate kind of transaction. It's like a binary. It should be either completed or not completed. So this is transactional integrity. And I don't know, persistency in web environment, security in a standard way, leaving programmers free to concentrate on.
Just like take care of all security aspects and work like problems that will just keep the programmers not to deal with it.
You know why the reason I'm asking you? Yeah, the reason why I'm asking you is that in most of our projects we have this EJB and J2EE as one of the environmental components. So just to check, somebody may ask us about this.
We just have a basic information
basic.
about it. Yeah. That's all. This thing, EGB, one thing you have to know, it is usually for client server application. It is very, very, very rarely used for web-based application. To my knowledge, I think they are not used for web-based. They are usually used for client server. So they're not very good.